And now let's get right to it. Alright, let's get to our first story. This one's about relations between Japan and the United States, and we all know what money can do to a relationship. The two countries have been allies since the end of World War II, but you have to wonder sometimes when you listen to U.S. President Donald Trump. Earlier this month, he described his relations with Japanese leadership as good, but then added, "Of course, that will end as soon as I tell them how much they have to pay," referring, of course, to the trade issues between the two nations. At their 8th bilateral meeting in New York on September 26th, Trump said he agreed with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to start talks on a bilateral free trade agreement that Tokyo so far has been resisting. Trump said, and this is a direct quote, "This was something that for various reasons over the years Japan has been unwilling to do, so we're very happy about that, and I'm sure that we will come to a satisfactory conclusion, and if we don't, ... Insert your own ums and ahs and ohs or oohs in there. Abe, on his part, though, didn't say anything after the meeting. Trump has made clear he is unhappy with Japan's $69 billion trade surplus with the United States, nearly two-thirds of that from auto exports. Japanese officials are worried that Trump will demand a reduction in Japanese auto imports and also impose steep import tariffs on cars and car parts, which would deal a huge blow to the country's export-reliant economy. In a joint statement, the two countries said the talks will respect positions of the other government, but it was purposefully vague on autos and Japan's agricultural sector. What do Japan Today readers think? The Person I Am Now says, Trump keeps ripping up the entire world's trade playbooks. Now that he's reconfigured it all, his future re-election success will probably depend on it. If America ends up better off fiscally with his trade wars, then his already large base who will support him regardless will only grow. But reader Starpunk is disgusted. If I were Prime Minister Abe, I wouldn't want to discuss anything with Trump. I wouldn't want to talk with him. I wouldn't even want to be in the same building as him. I'd have nothing to say to him, nothing positive, that is. Wow, a real diplomat there. That sounds really communicative, Starpunk. Glad you're not negotiating any deals. But maybe you're writing some ominous letters to newspapers. I don't know. Why don't you visit us at japantoday.com and let us know what you think. Well, let's level up for our next story. Nintendo has won a court battle against a popular GoKart operator that allows drivers to dress up as Super Mario and other game characters to zip through the streets of Tokyo and other major Japanese cities. The convoys of go-karts, driven by people, who are usually tourists, dressed up as Mario, Yoshi, Princess Peach, and other popular Nintendo characters, are a frequent sight buzzing around busy metropolitan streets. Unlike many countries, Japan has no ban on people driving go-karts on public roads. Nintendo said the ruling blocks the Maricar go-kart service from lending Mario and other characters' costumes to its customers. Nintendo complained its popular racing game Mario Kart is known widely as Maricar, similar to the go-kart service's name. It also argued that the go-kart company had not been given permission to allow drivers to dress up as its characters or use photo and video footage from the racing game in its publicity materials. The go-kart operator, Mari Mobility, which has changed its official name from Maricar, said it will review the court ruling before deciding what to do next. This is interesting. The company website says its service is in no way a reflection of Nintendo's Mario Kart and tells customers not to race one another or throw banana peels or red turtle shells. These are all things that you can do in Nintendo's super popular racing game. Well, the go-karters don't get much sympathy from Japan Today readers. Vince Black says, when I see these damn things, I consider throwing a banana peel or a tortoiseshell at them to slow them down. If you have them on hand, I guess. And Yubari writes, good. Those damn carts are a serious nuisance and disaster waiting to happen with the tourists. They are damn impossible to see while driving. I feel you. They zip around our office here, too. From international trade relations and video game go-karting intrigue, we're going to take a bit of a sharp turn on this next one. Now, it's a bit morbid, and it's also somewhat sad, so stay with me. Police in Tokyo have arrested a 49-year-old woman for leaving the remains of her newborn baby in coin lockers for 4 to 5 years. According to police, Emiri Suzaki turned herself in at a police station in Arakawa Ward and said she had left her baby's remains in a locker at a nearby JR train station in Taito Ward on September 13th. Police went to that locker, and inside they found the infant's remains in a plastic bag inside of a tote bag.